Welcome, everyone. Today we are with the incomparable Jeanpierre Bongiovi. He is...
Hello.
Hi, he's such a fabulous guy. Jeanpierre, why don't you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Thank you, Elizabeth. Well, for starters, a little bit more about how I got started and a little bit into my background with Avon is, at the moment, I am a gold leader with Avon, and I am a top seller as well with Avon, on my way to President's Council this year. I've been with Avon for 5 years, but I've actually been involved with the business for a little over 22 years alongside my mother, who joined this company almost 23 years ago. I was about 5 when she started, but 7 when I got involved into the business. She also has a store, an LABC, in the New York City area in Brooklyn. And I grew up helping her manage her store, and I was just so inspired by my mom. And many who know me know our history together and me just being that legacy that followed my mom's footsteps. And I've been involved with Avon for 5 years. This March is 5 years, and it's been great.
What an amazing story. You know, a lot of people try and figure out how to fit Avon and their families together, and so your example of how it's worked perfect. Now, I know you also have your own location that you sell out of, and yes. You know, one of your areas of expertise that, you know, we mentioned in the book is your one-on-one selling. I mean, you have your own makeup station there, but you know, a lot of people just get nervous. They don't know how to talk to people about selling. They don't know how to ask for the sale. They don't know how to offer products. What's some advice you can give to someone who, you know, they're just, the best they know how to do is hand over a brochure and let stuff sell itself? How can you give them some tips to increase loyalty and bigger sales?
Absolutely. Well, you always have to put yourself in the perspective of the consumer, of who's your customer. You know, take yourself out of your situation and put yourself in that perspective. You know, here's a customer who, you know, you're offering the opportunity to offer them such a variety of, just in a range of awesome products. But your customer has no idea, you know, what best formulas are best for her, what skincare regimen is best, etc. So you have to put yourself in that perspective. What would you do if you went into Macy's and were inquiring for a skincare product? You should have a list of requirements of what you're looking for. You know, I have oily skin, I have, you know, excessive acne, or I have extremely sensitive skin, etc. Or my biggest concerns are wrinkles at the moment. And so it's really asking the questions. Sometimes the consumer doesn't know what they're looking for. So it's all about just nitpicking their brain and getting as much information as possible, and then narrowing down your options and being honest with her and telling her, you know, we have this product, but I don't think it's best for you because, as you stated prior, you have extremely sensitive skin, and this is a little bit more harsher. So when you're honest with the feedback and you're not trying to just shove something down someone's throat, every single product you have, because the reality is not every product we have is for all your customers. That's why we have a range of new products and a range of products. It's to satisfy the needs of different customers. So many times it's just asking those questions, not saying, listen, you need to buy my product because my product is the best and you need to support my business because we're friends. No, you don't do that. You have to be understanding of what it is that they're looking for, know what their budget is as well, and reason with them. And when you do that, you break that wall. And it's so much more comforting for both the customer and for yourself. And then it allows you to build a lifelong relationship because there's trust and there was honesty built from the very beginning of that relationship with that customer.
I think that's great advice. You know, I see a lot of people mention online, well, they do a lot of efforts to find customers, but they're getting a lot of one and done customers. And so that's when I question, what are you doing for loyalty? What are you doing for repeat customers? And so that's really great advice to help people not just have one and done type situations. When you're doing something fun, now I know a lot of people don't have training in like makeovers, but when you're doing something fun like a makeover or, you know, a hands-on skincare consultation, what are some ways, because clearly you're very ethical, and if the product's not right for the person, it's not right for them, and that builds the loyalty. What kind of things do you do to help add on, like if it's right for them, how to add on those sales, lipstick to, how do you encourage more sales when it feels right?
When it feels right, absolutely. So I guess it's all about, that's when it comes back to, like a conversation starter, seeing what lipstick she's wearing, asking questions, Sometimes in the beginning, when I'm just trying to really get a feel for a customer the first time, I honestly am just content with just selling her one item. I'm going to be honest with you. If she just wants a new for the first time, I know the product is going to sell itself, and when she uses it, she's going to fall in love. And it's all about the follow-up. Honestly, where I'm at in my business, it's very difficult for me. I have most of my customers come to me. I don't go looking for my customers. So it's a little bit difficult for me to follow up with the customer. But upon her leaving, I always say, please, when next time you're around the neighborhood, please let me know how that product worked out for you. Then the next time she comes around, and I want to sell her lipstick, I want to sell her more than just a new. I see how she's wearing a lipstick. Like, oh my God, I love that lipstick shade. Where is it from? Oh, it's from, et cetera. It's from MAC. It's from Sephora. And it's getting a feel for it. Well, oh, really? Well, damn, did you pay $18 for that lipstick? Yeah. Or I bought this at a beauty supply for $1.99. I was like, well, do you know what chemicals are in that lipstick? Do you know how lead is highly potent, one of the active ingredients in that lipstick? Do you know what you're doing? So it's informing them and saying, we have this for $5.99. It's the same quality, better if anything, far more affordable, safer to use. I have customers, and then I give feedback. I mean, I personally don't wear lipstick. I will be honest, I try all of our products on, whether it's mascara, lipstick, foundation. I try it on my own skin before I sell it, just because I need to know what it, I need to be ahead of the game. I need to know hands-on what it feels like. But back to recommending that lipstick shade, it's I lost my train of thought.
No, I mean, it's really great because, it's all about customer loyalty. So once you have the relationship, and I noticed when I met you, you were like, what color is that lipstick? But, and then adding that lip liner and adding those things because you're there to service her, right?
Absolutely. And it's just providing a service that's that's beyond, surpasses what you would get at a department store by, delivering, providing a service, being there, being that support, whether it's in a store, whether it's a customer you're seeing just door to door, or just a party you're having at home or an event you're throwing. It's just always providing that exceptional service, because at the end of the day, people fall in love a lot of times, not even with the product, but more so with the relationship by seeing you. That lightens their day. And that's what's so rewarding about this business and about direct sales.
I think that's such a great, it's such a paradigm shift for people, because so many people are afraid of shoving products down someone's throat. But when you come from a place of service, people feel that you're there to serve them, and it changes the relationship, and there's no need to feel like you're shoving products down someone's throat. I know that you also have a team that you work with a lot. You help build teams, and I'm assuming that you have that same sense of service for your downline, for the team you're building. Can you tell us about how you work with your teams?
Absolutely. I'm working on a team of close to 200 representatives. It's so hard to get there. It's like you get there and then you lose some, and then you ask yourself, well, what am I doing wrong? Could I have done better, etc. Right now, where I'm at with my teams is I'm at a point with them where all my training, first off, I make myself readily available 24/7. Yeah. And yes, at times when I'm sleeping, I'm getting text messages and I'm getting hit up on WhatsApp and Skype and all these other apps, but I'll get back to them as soon as I can. But I make myself available to them. I'm at the point in my business where I'm not making $3,000-$4,000 check where I can finance to pay someone to take care of all my calls at the moment, but I have to step up, and I have to do that because this is the beginning of my business. I have to be very hands-on. So I'm very hands-on with making myself readily available. So instead of sending them to customer support, call me first, and I'll let you know if I can't do anything on my end, and let me send you to customer support. But in reference to training, I do all my training via YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, and actually later this month I'm starting to launch makeover tutorials. So very hands-on with visuals, with product display, dialogue, that you'll be seeing that. I also have a business, a new group page that I partnered up with executive leader Carla Lytle. We created a new group page called the Beauty Business Experience. We'll talk a little bit more about that later today in the video as to the benefits you can get out of that group. But yeah, I'm more hands-on with my representatives, showing them, to get out of their comfort zone and to be more in the Avon business, by doing makeovers or creating baskets, being more visual, more hands-on versus the traditional rep who's just showing a book, because I don't believe in that. I do believe that is about 85% of our business is that, but when you can get the 10% of your business to be more hands-on, it's a far more lucrative and more everlasting business you're getting from that than the traditional, here's a book, I sell it on. But through my YouTube channel, you could see how I work with my team and how I inspire them and how I have.
No, that's great. I mean, then not only would they get the regular training that probably everyone would, but then they could learn to sell like you and to be comfortable with selling like you are. So that's amazing. And so what are the other ways people can connect with you on social media?
I guess the best way to connect with me is via Facebook at Jeanpierre Bongiovi. After that, my cell phone I give directly just to anyone who's interested in joining my team or through our YouTube channel. You can find me at Jeanpierre Bongiovi. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then lastly, our group page, which is open to everyone, whether you're an Avon rep in another direct selling company, whether you're in my team, not in my team, and if they're in your team, anyone can join. It's the Beauty Business Experience. It's a partnership with Carlisle, and executives have a fun feature called the Evaluate Me feature. They can post a picture of it, an idea they had, results from any they did. We will view our feedback on how you can better your practices. Great work.
And I'm not sure, you're breaking up just a little bit with your sound, so I just want to interject for a second while the bandwidth catches back up. But yeah, no, I saw that sometimes people have ideas for like a basket, or they have an idea for a flyer or some kind of thing. And, if you post it, all your friends just say, oh, that's so great. But with your group, you're committed to really helping people be their personal and business best. And so someone can post it and, they'll get real honest feedback so they can improve and be their best and be more successful. So I thought that was a really neat aspect to your group.
That's where everyone was commending everyone for work. And if you want to grow in this business, sometimes you need tough love, and you need that honest feedback. And though it's always great to be a support to one another, where we're still being supportive and very sensitive at the same time, but being a little honest and allowing other people to observe the feedback and to really improve everyone's business, because some of us don't have that support, or we're not in school for that. We didn't sign up for that. So when you have that opportunity to have a professional, give them their honest opinion, you could take a lot more out of the experience. Exactly.
I mean, my background's IT. It was definitely not beauty. So I had a lot to learn when I get started. And some people love makeup, and some people just want to start a business. So not everyone has that background. So that's a really great aspect. Is there anything else you would like to share today?
Yes. I actually just had a customer come in.
Oh, that's so exciting. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.